Good morning, Borg. It's Rosemary checking in on a Tuesday morning from the lovely Charlie Bean Coffee Roasters, roasted coffee in Mustang, Oklahoma. That's where I live, in case, you stalkers want to come and get me. So I spent the weekend at a craft fair with my dear friend Mary Ellen, about 4 hours away in northwest Arkansas. It was a lovely craft fair. It's called the Clothesline Fair. Apparently they do it every year in a historic battlefield park in Prairie Grove, Arkansas. It's apparently the site of a battle, and it's the Civil War spot. Anyway, it wasn't, I've never done a craft fair before, and that was interesting. Also, I'm hoping you could hear me over the canned music here in the coffee shop. But yeah, the craft fair was really cool. It was sort of, the booth we were in was like the family booth. Mary Ellen had some of her crocheted items there, and her mom had some child clothing and pet accessories. And her aunt had some things that she had embroidered on an embroidery machine. It was very neat. And her cousin Gail is a photographer and was selling prints and photo transfers, which was also very neat. Unfortunately, with the economy, I guess, the overall feeling was that from everybody that was exhibiting there was that sales were very much down. Mary Ellen and I had some yarn that we hand dyed, and we sold a little bit, but not a whole lot. And that might be because, if it were instead of a craft fair, but a fair for crafters, probably hand dyed yarn would go pretty quick, but not so much for people that are there to buy crafts and not make them. So, it was fun, and people were interested in it, and impressed, I guess, but, not a lot of sales. So, we have quite a bit of this yarn left. We might end up putting it on Etsy, and if we do, I'll just post a link so y'all can see, and possibly buy. I'm not so much a business person, so you won't see me, pushing it or doing a really good job of it either way. But the hand dyeing is fun, and I think it came out really pretty. And I don't have any to show you, unfortunately, because I wasn't thinking that far ahead. But yeah, so the craft fair, I had quite a bit of time to sit around, and I finished the Gryffindor scarf. Let's wear it. I like to wrap my scarves either like this, so it hangs in front, but it's wrapped around, or let's see, if you do it like this, you can pull it through the loop, which is also nice. Anyway, we'll wear it for the rest of the video. See what else I have to talk about. I'm at the coffee shop today because I was away from home all weekend, but my children and husband were. The apartment's a little more trashed than normal, and not to say that, it's been in good shape anyway. I mentioned before my craft room was a mess. It's still a mess, and I'm away from home right now because if I went home, I wouldn't be able to focus because I want to get the place clean and organized. But I think my task for the rest of this week is to get that craft room cleaned out so I have a place to work, and then I'm going to go ahead and move into my non-knitting craft, although I do want to knit as well. But you know what? I found this awesome bag, and I really wish I'd gotten this gal's card, but she wasn't there. Her kids were there selling her stuff. I got this bag that, it's just a little pouch bag. Ooh, and it's full of junk. But this here, I don't know if you can see it. That is hand appliqued, reverse applique, all this stuff here. And I don't know if you can see that. I can't even. This woman has lots of bags in her booth, all like this, or some of it is cross-stitch fabric. I don't know, but this woman must be like super crazy fast, because she had lots of this stuff, and the work is so amazing. It's really hard to see her stitches here in this applique. I'm just majorly impressed. And Mary Ellen had bought one of these last year, and I wasn't at that fair. So when I saw them this year and I recognized the style, I grabbed them as well. I love it. And I don't know about you. I'm assuming most of you are girls watching, but I like getting a smaller bag and even further whittling down the stuff I keep in my bag so that I have a very small amount of things. So now I have the essentials: my wallet, my camera, my keys. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and my phone, although I keep that in my pocket usually. I don't know why I'm talking about that, but yes, this bag is awesome. It really makes me want to pull out some fabric and work on my applique skills, because I've been thinking about that for a while anyway. I don't know if I can get my stitches this good though. Anyway, the last thing I should mention is that we are still taking suggestions for my possibly humiliating punishment for being late the other week. So let us know, and then maybe next week I'll embarrass myself online. It'll be great. Okay, well, thanks for listening, watching, whatever, and I will check in with you next week. Thanks.